Hey, what is up guys? Ledakrad here. Welcome back to another Brave 9 video. Alright, so there's plenty of information right here in this video regarding the current meta, and I don't want you guys to miss out. So in the live stream earlier today, so I sort of did an overview of who you should be investing, who you should not be investing, etc. So this is basically just an edited version of that. So I know that not all of you were able to join live streams. Usually it can be quite lengthy, like 2 to 3 hours long, and I totally respect that. So I hope that you guys can understand the effort that I'm putting right here in this video as well, editing this and shrinking every bit of information down to maybe in like 10 to 15 minutes. I hope I'll be able to do that right here in this video. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's jump into it. Alright, let's go into rankings. This is very important. This is very important. Let's talk about Alec. Alec can kill Ledakrad, but not many Alecs can do that. Just because this guy is using Alec doesn't mean your Alec can do it. Alec needs very good runes. Very good. You also need to have this one. I'm pretty sure you need to have this one. If you don't have this one, like me, don't even think about building Alec. Why am I not using Alec? Have you guys ever asked me, Ledakrad, why am I not using Alec? Hey Ledakrad, why you not use Alec? Your Alec's plus 12. Because I don't have Natrash. If you have Alec, you don't have Natrash, you don't get 25% attack boost. This is big. This is huge. Having this is going to help your Alec a lot. This one is definitely good for both Alec and Natus, but not for Angelica. What the heck? Somebody's hacking me, help! It's similar to Alec hitting Galania buff Gran. I'm not sure how many of you guys are seasoned and experienced Alec users, but Galania buff Gran, even though Gran is supposed to have 2 lives, sometimes Alec can one-shot the Gran, because Alec's normal and additional damage deal so much, each of them subsequently, right? It doesn't happen often though, so it's a very rare occurrence and not many people know this. In fact, if it has only happened to me like 3 to 4 times, I'm not an Alec abuser myself, right? But I've seen some Alec one-shotting my Gran, even with Galena's buff. Even Vals as well, alright? That can happen. Alright, just have a look of a few. Okay, so this is a decent example right here. Right now we have Ledakrad, Kaylin, Gran, Benshina. So we're gonna jump into a few. This one is very common and this is what I've been experimenting. So Kaylin, Gran, and Ledakrad. And there's a reason why players choose Lumen over Natrash. Lumen can actually one-shot Ledakrad. Lumen can actually one-shot Ledakrad, but not many people know this because not many people invested in a Lumen. Lumen is just better in the current meta right now. Ledakrad almost never have 100% defense. There are some Ledakrads that try to counter this by equipping 2 shield runes. I've seen before. And that could be a good thing, but there's always Celia around to try to mitigate that. So that's something that we want to talk about. So again, same here. This guy went for Velfen instead because he don't have Lumen, which is fine. Velfen can still be used for sure. Okay, same concept. Same concept. Boom, boom, boom. That's the one that I checked out, right? 7. Okay, notice now there's a Benshina, Kaylin, Benshina. Like almost everywhere you're going to see Gran. Gran is very important. Gran is more important than MAMONIR for Ledakrad. Okay, Gran is definitely more important. What plus is Kaylin needed? Plus 15. You definitely need plus 15. It's a big difference if your Kaylin is not plus 15. Your Ledakrad is just crap. Your Ledakrad is like Ledakrad. So it's really true. I've tested it before. I tried Kaylin at plus 14. Yeah, Ledakrad is literally crap. Kaylin is 15 for the 5-turn immunity. Yeah, it helps a lot. It helps a lot. Now the important question is this, right? Why are we using Kaylin over MAMONIR? Any of you watched GC Yoshi's video? GC Yoshi is a cool dude. Go support him if you guys haven't already. Kaylin can kill Gran? No, that's not why. That is not why. Surprisingly, that is not why. Kaylin give that immunity and fixed damage counter? No, that's not the reason either. Hey, somebody got it! Ramaditya, you got it. To avoid Gangne. To avoid Gangne. Okay? So, let's watch GC Yoshi's video. Let's watch GC Yoshi's video, just a short while. Look at this guy. He has a level 7 Gangne free to play. I have no idea how he does it. As a free to play, he has a level 7 Gangne. I've always admired GC Yoshi. Look at this Gangne. Blue, boom. Alright, Ledakrad doesn't die. I don't know how many of you guys know this. Gran dies to Gangne. no matter if Gran is buffed by Galenia. Alright? Gran's iteration, any other characters buffed by Galenia will not die to Gangne. They will revive with 1 HP. Gran would die to Gangne because Gran's reflective counter is a bit weird. It's a bit wonky. Her reflective counter makes her reflect the Gangne damage, and because Gangne is a Gangne, Gangne hits her back twice. Okay? Which is why she always dies to Gangne. She will always die to Gangne. And if your Ledakrad is only paired with Gran, your Ledakrad would have the same effect. Your Ledakrad will also die to Gangne. 1 hit. When you use Kaelin, your Ledakrad would take the first hit, but the second hit will not kill you because the second hit is a guard. The second hit is an additional damage. It doesn't go through guard. So Kaelin gives you that ability. I haven't tested this with Glacier though, but if you use MAMONIR instead of, which is why nobody uses MAMONIR, right? I could easily do this. MAMONIR is a legendary, plus 15. I have a plus 15 MAMONIR. Why would I use Kaelin over MAMONIR? Right? Because if this is the case, my Ledakrad would die to Gangne in 1 hit as well. A lot of people don't know this. Unless you are into hardcore guild war or you are in the top 10 guild, this information might be passed around a bit. But if you're someone like Ryan Gray who never does guild wars at all, you just like auto everything for whatever freaking reason, you will not know this at all. This is a very rare information. Keep that in mind. MAMONIR doesn't provide anything except for the reflective counter, reflective nullifier. This one doesn't work. It's when battle begins, so that one sucks. This one doesn't work. Energy guard doesn't work. Unfortunate. This one, you don't really need this to be honest because Grand's one is better. So the only thing that Ledakrad can benefit from is this. Alright? You don't really need that on Ledakrad to be honest. It's better to make him survive with 1 more guard skill, which is why Kaelin is very, very important. Very crucial. This is why MAMONIR is falling. Just 7 days ago, MAMONIR was at 98%. Right now, she's at 69%. 66, alright, 66%. MAMONIR is falling off hard. If you guys are still building MAMONIR, stop it right now. Do not invest on her. If you're trying to go into Ledakrad forms, that is, do not invest in MAMONIR. It's a bad investment right now. She might be good in the future, I don't know. Her time is up. Just like every broken legendary that has ever reached 98 to 99%, they always fall very hard, man. The amount of... Yeah, I'm quite surprised how much they could fall. So, if you want to succeed in the arena today, Gran is the one to build. Like the numbers say it all. Gran last week was at 29%. Last week, she was at 29%. I mean, sorry, not last week. 2 weeks ago, she was at 29%. Last week, she was at 71%. Why is Gran climbing so hard? Because of Ledakrad. Ledakrad is so much better, so much superior. Yeah, don't build MAMONIR right now. Gran is better than anyone else right now. Gran and Ledakrad. You want Ledakrad, you want to build Ledakrad, Gran is essential. You gotta have Gran. If you do not have a Gran heal there, you can't fight against other Ledakrad. You're gonna lose. If everything you have is a Carlson and a Kaelin, you're gonna lose. So, Kaelin making a comeback. Do you guys see 1 week ago 0%? Now she's at 34%. Benshina making a comeback. Benshina and Kaelin is better than Seer. For sure. Alright. Seer is good. She has stigma. But at the end of the day, there's only so much you can do. Seer is... She's a bit weird right now. She's really, really weird. I won't say that she's useless, but it's just that Ledakrad can tank more than Seer could. There's no need to use them together. If you get what I'm trying to say, right? Because at the end of the day, you want to give your Ledakrad utility. I invested in Seer plus 15. Hey, me too, man. Lucius took a nosedive. Lucius has always been at the bottom, right? Glacier is making a little bit of comeback, but still Kaelin is better. Based on my experience, Kaelin is better. I don't like to offend people, alright? I just want to be straight up honest. Because at the end of the day, if you're asking me if Ledakrad is a must in Arena, I assume you are like Crystal, Atmos Crystal, Diamond Crystal. If you are somewhere there, it's fine. It won't affect you that much. Ledakrad will only be super strong at high rankings of Arena. Super high rankings of Arena. If you are in Crystal, if you are in Sapphire, don't worry about it too much. Just use your Angelica, just settle, use your Belial, whatever. How about Bane? Bane is not good with... I just explained this earlier. Bane is very bad. Okay, so why is Bane bad? Whatever that Bane can do, Celeron can do better. Does it make sense? Because Bane is only strong because he has the range. Remember, range cannot be transferred. Range cannot be transferred to a Ledakrad. If you have Bane plus 15, you want to transfer your Bane away, it's fine. I think you can transfer him away. This skill is Bane's strongest asset. So it's what makes Bane really, really strong. And if Ledakrad takes this from him, the thing is the damage distortion here is a bit weird. Bane needs to move first. So that means that if you use Ledakrad, your Ledakrad needs to move first. Right? Your Ledakrad needs to move first. And it makes it a bit weird to be able to benefit from this skill, you need to move first. Alright, this is Bane's strongest skill. But Celeron has a similar skill, damage distortion as well, which is better. Celeron's damage distortion is before battle. You don't have to move first. Celeron is better because you don't have to move first. Your Ledakrad can move last. You don't want your Ledakrad to move first most of the time because his taunt only lasts 5 turns. It doesn't really make sense for Ledakrad to be the initiator, right? Most of the time, it just doesn't make sense. So in most cases, I would say just go for Celeron. But again, if you only want to don't invest in too many defenders, guys. Don't invest in like 69 different defenders. It's not worth it. Priority, follow this list. Alright? If there's anything that you want to invest in right now, it's going to be Grand, Ledakrad. These two are your priority for Legendary. Do not invest in MAMONIR right now. If you have Ledakrad, do not invest in MAMONIR. Alright? Grand and Ledakrad. After that, invest in Kaelin and Benshina. That's it. Full stop. Forget about your Seer. If your Seer is plus 11, you might be like, oh, sunk cost fallacy. I need to plus 12 my Seer because I'm at plus 11. I'm so close. I'm so close. No. Just stop. Your intention is pure, but just stop. Not worth it. Lollies are not worth it anymore. Alright? Get Kaelin, get the waifu, get the tick Benshina as well. Those are going to be more efficient in the long run. Lucius, plus 14. Don't even think about plus 15. Don't even think about plus 15 here. Seriously. Just don't do it.